Hey guys, so I've had a lot of people asking me about the hearts and how I do it. So today I'm going to show you. I don't really use measuring cups too often. I like these clear cups because they have the lines on them, and I just kind of mark a line according to how much. And then I have some bigger cups if I need to use a lot of resin. I just pour them both in, but I'm just going to mix my two parts together in these cups. Okay, so I have my resin. I just poured one cup into the other and mixed it for 3-4 minutes and let it sit for, it's been sitting for about 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna pour. I don't want to fill these up. I usually do about halfway. I like this mold because they're perfect size for this effect. I really like the pocket hug idea, so that's what I decided to do with them. So I have some alcohol inks here. Normally I use the resin dye because it doesn't spread as much as the alcohol inks do, but I'm going to do some with each just so we can see the difference if there is one. So I'm just going to drop a couple of drops in each one. Make sure I shake them up good. I don't know what this black is going to do. I haven't done one with black alcohol ink, so we'll see. You don't want to use a lot, as far as I know, because I guess it's more color to push down. Let's see, this resin dye, some of it will spread, some of it won't. It just depends on the color. I've noticed that the purples and the blues will kind of spread more than the other colors. See, that green isn't really spreading out. So these dyes, as opposed to the inks, are a little bit easier to manipulate, I guess. I just like to do, I don't know, different stuff just to see what it'll do. It's fun. You see that pinkish color kind of spreads, where this blue kind of sits still, so it just depends. I just make sure I shake them up real good. And this sinker, you see it's settled, so you really have to shake it. Now, let's see, we've shook it up pretty good. And I'm just using an off-brand sinker. And I'll drop, I don't know, 8 or 10, 12 drops in each one. Just kind of, I don't really have a rhyme or reason to anything I do. These are just the ones with the alcohol ink. I didn't swirl the colors. I'm just going to leave them like they are. And then normally what I do is I'll come in before and I'll just give it a little swirl and kind of wipe it. And this is just a scribe. You can use a toothpick. It's really not going to matter. Just kind of swirl it around. Just to kind of give it a little blend. Because that sinker is going to do the rest of the work. That one's going to be cool looking, I think. And then every once in a while, you know, depending on what it's looking like, I kind of just go with what my gut tells me with this stuff. I'll come back and put some more on it just to make sure that it's pushing that color down. You want to wait until you really can't see any more of that white or the light color. The color will sink and it'll be just more of like that deeper color of whatever color you're using at the top. So I can just put some more here. And then I'm gonna wait about 45 minutes to an hour just until it's starting to kind of, it'll thicken up, but not too thick to where it's starting to get a film over it. And we'll swirl it again. Alright, so it's been about 45 minutes and you can see what I'm talking about as far as your color. It's darker at the top, the white has pushed down. And I'm just going to take this scribe that I've got, and with these I like to just kind of go around the heart shape and then back in the middle. It makes a nice little swirl. Wipe it off every time. I really love the pink and blue when it combines and makes purple. It's so pretty. And I am no expert. It took me forever to figure this out, and I never know what it's going to look like when it comes out, because I don't think I do it the same every time. I try to, but it doesn't ever really work out that way. And I watched, I don't know how many tutorials. Daniel Cooper, big shout out. I love him. But, you know, it took me forever to learn how to do this, and I'm happy to share. So we're going to let this sit for about 6 hours just to let it harden up enough to where I can pour a background layer onto it, and we'll figure those colors out when we come back. Okay, so here we are. It's been about 6 hours later, and I just decided to use some glitter that I felt like would go with each one. Different colors of glitter. So we're gonna pour our backgrounds, and if it's not all the way full, that's okay, because I'm gonna sand the sharp edges off with the Dremel. glitter. Whoops. I got this pretty neon pink. This one. And the resin that we did earlier is just, it's still kind of tacky, but it's not liquidy to where they'll mix. I've got purple. Try not to drop this cup. Clumsy. I love this orange. How pretty. And this is a glitter that I had mixed up some green and blue together. I think it's really pretty. So we'll just leave them alone, and tomorrow I will demold them and we'll see the final result together. Alright, so here we are. It's the next day. They've cured up, and I'll show you the ones. This is the last batch I did. See, they have glitter. I haven't sanded them yet, but this is what they should look like. I like this one. Put that rainbow. So pretty. Well, let's take them out. Wow. Oh, that one is so pretty. I like to look at them from the side. If you look at them right, you can see the 3D effect that it creates. I like this one the best. It looks like fire. That's it. Pretty neat. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys later.